Shalom. First off and foremost, give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the elders and apostles, great millstone and real will. And much peace, safety, and blessings to the elect throughout the four winds, pushing his truth and sincerity and diligence. Right, going to a quick topic on be found doing. Be found doing when the Lord shall return. All right. Because just at camp did this previous weekend. We had this Jake come up and he was like he was familiar with knowing his nationality. All right. But besides you just being familiar with it, all right, you have to put forth the effort. All right. It's not about just knowing that you're Israelite. All right, because just knowing won't save you. All right. Hey, just like when Moses gave us those commandments, coming out of Egypt. Hey, when Moses gave us those commandments, he said, Yahweh Shem Yahushai, spoke to Moses, and the Lord let it be known. All right, if you don't keep these commandments, I'm gonna put you least, all right, under all these heathens, all right, and all these curses shall overcome you. All right, and we knew that if we didn't do these things, what would happen? But did we follow? No. Did we take heed? No. All right. So you in that day you won't have no excuse, because not only have you been warned by Yahweh Shem Yahshua, but by you just totally despising that word, that you should go out and get more learning. Start learning more to where you can possibly Lord willing be of that number and bring forth fruit. There's no excuse. All right. So without further ado, I'm gonna right to it. I will be edified. This is First Thessalonians. Excuse me. This is First Thessalonians 5:3. For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them. All right. Because what? Hey man, these people that's dwelling in America mainly are at ease. Everyone is at ease. Besides the men of the Lord that's pushing this truth. The men of the Lord that's pushing this truth are not at ease. They totally came about this place. Not following the wicked philosophies that's being pushed. All right, they totally up out of this place. But you have the 2/3 you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and natives. All right, or I'll say you other you other Negroes, Latinos, and natives. Just drinking this juice up. Drinking this wine up that these Edomites bring forth. All right, to totally destroy you. All right, and that's why y'all getting caught up and being lost in the sauce. All right, that's why y'all don't want to turn back to your true power and heritage. Because you lost in the sauce. But as this day is approaching us, when it get here, you can't say you didn't know. All right. This is Matthew 24, Salaki. It says, I'm gonna go back. Then sudden destruction shall come. All right, because just when you think it's gonna be one of those days to where just when you think that nothing gonna happen, that's gonna be the day where everything just hit the fan. When you least expect it, going about your everyday life. It says, destruction cometh upon them as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape. All right, because when a woman is in that stage of travailing, or in other words, when she's about to bear that child because of her water is broken, it's immediately. That's just out the blue. It's really no set time for that. All right, at any moment it could happen. All right, and what the scripture says, they shall not escape. All right, because they weren't preparing themselves for this moment. They was just going by their everyday life saying, yeah, I know I'm an Israelite. This is Matthew 24 and 46. Blessed is that servant whom his Lord, when he cometh, shall find doing. All right, because hey, it's a lot of laboring in this truth that has to be done. All right, we have to go out, feed the flock for Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Search out for the elect. All right, put up edifying videos, condemn the wicked. All right, there's a lot of work that we have to do. All right, along with putting on the supplements daily, just so that you can stay in the spirit, in His truth. All right, but hey, blessed is that servant, So you have to be a servant to Yahweh Shem Yahushai. All right, because you can't hold hands with Satan and Yahweh Shem Yahushai. It's either one, either it's all or nothing, It's no 1 foot out and 1 foot in this truth. All right. It says James 1 and 22. But be ye doers of the word, and not hearers only. So don't just be hearers. Also, not only just knowing that you're Israelite, but don't be a hearer. Don't just listen to what people have to say and then be like, yeah, I agree with that. Or just in other words, be a parrot. All right, you can't be a parrot in this truth. All right, because Yahweh Shem Yahushai will sift you out. All right, don't be hearers only. Hey, you have to put your hand on that plow and don't look back. All right, we have a kingdom to get to, and we won't get through it. Hey, the kingdom just won't be given to us. All right, you got to know that it's work to be put in. All right. This is Romans 2 and 13. Salakia. It says, deceiving you, going back to James 1 and 22. Be ye doers of the word and not hearers only, deceiving your own selves. All right? Because you're going to have jakes out here deceiving themselves, thinking that they doing what they supposed to do, by just hearing, Hey, if you're in this truth, you got to push full-fledged. All right? Hey, you got to get this truth your all. This is Romans 2 and 13. For not the hearers of the law are just before the Most High, but the doers of the law shall be justified. So just by you hearing, that won't make you be found blameless and without spot. Hey, you got to be putting in work. You got to be putting in work. Hey, Yahushua put in work for us. Being that sacrificial lamb for us, and that was a major work, that the Lord had to do for us. He put His life down for us. All right. So how hard is it for you putting up videos throughout the week? All right, going out on the highways and hedges, and just doing the will, keeping the law, statutes, and commandments to the best of your ability while on this side in captivity. All right? This thing is not hard. All right? And then on top of that, we haven't even got to the physical, the real grimy physical parts yet, which we're going to come encounter with in Jacob's trouble. All right? Because in the start of Jacob's trouble, that's when your faith and your works are really going to be made manifest. All right? Your faith is really going to be shown then in those times of Jacob's trouble. So how much more of those Israelites that know they're Israelites and not doing nothing about it? They're going to be trotted down like the modern streets. This is Matthew 4 and verse 18. And Yahushua, walking by the Sea of Galilee, saw two brothers, Simon called Peter, and Andrew his brother, casting a net into the sea, for they were two fishers. All right, so this was their occupation, or was to be fishers. It says, and he said unto them, follow me, and I will make you fishers of men. Okay. And they straightway left their nets and followed him. All right. So what? They obeyed and listened to Yahushua. All right. They didn't have to go back and forth and be like, well, I have to do this, I have to do that. No, Yahushua say, hey, drop your nets and follow me, you know? Instead of catching those fish, I'm gonna have you be fishers of men, you know? And that's our occupation also in this truth today. You know? We fishers of men as of right now. Why? Because we're trying to reel in those elect brothers. You know? That's those fish that we're trying to catch. All right? We're trying to throw that net out there and reel these elect brothers in, you know, because and when you go to the book of Revelations, it tell you, don't nothing will take place, you know. Hey, don't touch, don't tat on nothing until those elect men be sealed, you know. And that's what we want, you know. That's what us true men of the Lord want, you know. Lord willing, I'll speak on behalf of myself, but hey, Lord willing, I'm at that number. Um, I'm ready to see this place be destroyed. You know, I'm ready to see those brothers be sealed. I'm ready for the famine of word to come to where people are gonna really want answers. You know, but hey, all this won't take place by you not doing anything. You know, you can't just know you're an Israelite and not do nothing about it. All right, this is Romans 12:1. I beseech you, therefore, brethren, by the mercies of the Most High, that ye present your bodies a living sacrifice, holy, acceptable unto the Most High, which is your reasonable service. All right, so this is our reasonable service, being presented a living sacrifice. Our bodies a living sacrifice. All right, and by having our bodies be a living sacrifice, we're not following after the flesh anymore. You know, we not going after the fleshy things anymore. We setting up our treasures for in the kingdom, you know, spiritual things. All right. Holy unto the Most High, which is a reasonable service. And be not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind. All right. When you go back to these brothers when they was fishing and they dropped they nets, and they was transformed, you know. They was renewed at that moment. It says that ye may prove what is good and acceptable and perfect will of the Most High. All right, because these men knew that by them obeying Yahweh Shai and going to be fishers of men, that was their purpose. You know, that was the good, acceptable, and perfect will of the Most High. All right, that they go out and be fishers of men instead. All right, and that's what we here for. That's what we here for. To proclaim the good tidings unto our people, you know, the elect of our people this go around. All right, condemn the wicked. All right, and hey, proclaim the true things about Yahweh Shem Shai. All right, that was totally lied and screwed over. All right, in other words, everything that was turned upside down in this place. All right, it's Colossians 3:3. It says, "For ye are dead, and your life is hid with Hamashiach in Yahweh. When Hamashiach, who is our life, shall appear, then shall ye also appear with him in glory." All right. So, hey, we dead. We have to be dead to this place, you know. And that's one thing Jake has a real big problem doing. You know, Jake don't want to get out and do the work because they don't want to be dead. You know, they don't want to be found dead unto the world. You know, Jake still got 1 foot out and 1 foot in. All right. Well, Salaki, Jake got both foot in the world. You know, because if you came across this truth and you not doing nothing at all, okay, but you have time to go on the comment boards and scoff on brothers, you know, put up live shows, hey, the Lord's gonna kill you. You know, you gotta get out of that lazy spirit. You know, and this acceptance spirit, because that's mainly the spirit that our people is in at a whole. What's like at a whole, you know, or as a whole. Comfortable. Our people are real comfortable in this place to where it's like, okay, well, they doing it, oh well, you know, we just gonna roll with it just because. All right. And that's gonna be the reason why the slander of the Lord shall be many. All right. This is Psalms 44 and verse 22. Yea, for thy sake are we killed all the day don't they, yea, for thy sake are we killed all the day long. We're counted as sheep for the slaughter. All right, because hey, coming into this truth and you being dead, and you gonna take a numerous amount of L's. You know, our hey, to the world we taking L's. All right, but we know that spiritually, hey, we really winning. You know, when you on this side and you looking out, you see Yahweh Shema Shai destroying the great multitudes of people. All right, you see the famines, the plagues, the pestilence overtaking these people. All right, because what? You being dead and you doing the will of Yahweh Shema Shai. All right, you see how these pastors are going to be confounded when their time comes. All right, because their congregation is going to want answers and they won't be able to give them nothing. You know, because hey, in all actuality, we really have it good. You know, we got it good. We have a high chance. You know, if we are at that number to be delivered from all the things to come. All right, but you guys that's not even attempting to try. Hey, you just waiting on your debt. You know, and it's gonna be a grievous debt. As the scriptures say, oh, they should not be lamented. You know, nor buried. It's just gonna be a multitude of bodies everywhere. You know, as time that's coming is gonna be like no other time before. And the question is, yeah, you know about it, but what are you doing to make sure you won't be a partaker of the things to come? You know, are you building up your faith in this truth? Are you doing work for Yahweh Shem Shai? This is on Ecclesiasticus 37 and 31. It says, by surfeiting have many perished, but he that taketh heed prolongeth his life. All right, and when you go into that word surfeiting, the definition, it says excessive amount of excuses. All right, so you can't have so many excuses on why you can't do the work. You know, and when I say this, I'm speaking to myself also. All right, because hey, being in this captivity, you have Edomite working the hell out you on these jobs. All right, and you might come home and be tired as hell. All right, but what? Hey, you can't stop. All right, because you know that moment just when you stop doing the works, hey, Yahweh Shema Shai could easily take that spirit away from you. All right, so you gotta push. All right, it says, but he that taketh heed prolongeth his life. So when you take heed to the scriptures, not just knowing, when you take heed to the scriptures and hey, put your hand on that plow, do the will of Yahweh Shema Shai. Hey, tell people, read, put up your videos. That's you prolonging your life. All right. In order to take heed, you have to listen. All right. That's what the scripture's talking about. When you take heed, you listen. All right. You prolonging your life by listening. It's just that simple. All right. Why wouldn't you want to listen man, why wouldn't you want to listen and have your life shielded by Yahweh Shem Shai? And that's why we persecute. We persecuted for wanting to do the right thing in this truth. All right? But you gotta understand, hey, if what somebody gotta say about you stops you from doing the will of this truth, hey, you simple. You know? Hey, the hell what people gotta say. Because these same people are gonna be coming to you for answers when that time comes. All right. This is Luke 14 and verse 16. It says, "Then said he unto him, a certain man made a great supper and bade many, and sent his servant at supper time to say to them that were bidden." All right. It says, "Come for all these things already now." And they all with one consent began to make excuse. All right, making those excuses. The first said unto him, "I have brought a piece of ground. I must needs to go see it. I pray thee have me excused." And another said, I have brought 5 yoke of oxen, and I go to prove them. I pray thee have me excused. And another said, I have married a wife, and therefore I cannot come. And that's another thing. You have examples just like this that's being played out today. You know? These things apply today. You have Jake not want to do true, not you have Jake not taking heed or not staying in this truth because of women. You know? You can't come because of a woman. You can't make it to camp because of a woman. It says, so that servant came and shewed his lord these things. Then the master of the house, being angry, said to his servant, go out quickly into the streets of the lanes in the city, and bring in hither the poor, and the maimed, and the halt, and the blind. And the servant said, Lord, it is done as thou hast commanded, and yet there is room. And the Lord said unto that servant, go out into the highways and hedges, and compel to them to come in, that my house may be filled. For I say unto you that none of those men which were bidden to taste of my supper. And there went great multitudes with him, and turned and said unto them, if any man come to me and hate not his father, and mother, and wife, and children, and brethren, and sisters, yea, and his own life also, he cannot be my disciple. All right, so that goes to show you have to forsake it all, you know, and you have to forsake it all. Look at Job for example. All right, Job was forced to forsake everything, you know. Not saying Job didn't trust and believe in Yahweh Shem Shai, but Job didn't really know what was gonna come his way, you know. Did Job cry about it? No. He held his head high, stayed praying to Yahweh Shem Shai, and kept his trust in Yahweh Shem Shai. All right. It says, and whosoever does not bear his cross and come after me cannot be my disciple. All right. It says, for which of you intended to build a tower, sit it not down first and counted the cost. All right. So when you come to this truth, going into Sirach 2:1, it says, just roughly paraphrase, my son, if thou come to my son, if thou comest, you know, just basically prepare thyself for temptation. But if you comest to serve the Lord, prepare thyself for temptation. All right, hey, that's counting the cost. You know, it says whether he have sufficient to finish. Least happily, after he laid the foundation and is not able to finish it, all that behold it begin to mock him, saying, this the man to build and was not able to finish. All right, and those same people that's going to mock you are going to be those ones that you put this truth on hold for. All right, hey, you coming to build this tower, hey, for Yahweh Shem Shai, hey, you can't have a roof, or you can't have the roof as your foundation. You know, you can't have dust as you just your foundation. All right, because we know that's gonna wither away when those winds come. All right, you gotta have the cement, you gotta have the wood boards, each piece how it's supposed to be. All right, you gotta have the roof. You have to have all the appliances. All right, to have that tower made perfect. All right, it says Ecclesiasticus 2:13. Warn to him that is faint-hearted, for he believeth not. Therefore shall he be not defended. All right, because you're gonna have Jakes in this thing become faint-hearted. All right, like just in the in Luke, you know, they became faint-hearted. They have to. I gotta go do this for my oxen. I gotta go do this for my wife. You know, making excuses. The same thing today. All right. When you go into the word faint, it says rafa, if I'm not mistaken. It says to sink. All right, to relax. You know, that's not being doers of the word. All right, when you relax, because we know, hey, this is not our rest. Micah 2:10. You know, it says sink down, let drop, be disheartened. All right, so you just not on the watch period. You know, it says to let drop, to abandon, So you abandon this truth. So therefore you should not be defended when that time comes. All right. If you're gonna push in this truth, push. It says to show oneself select. To show oneself select. All right. Hey, that's not being a doer for Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. All right, and that's all the Lord wants. The Lord wants us to turn back to our nationality. All right, take a hold onto our heritage and really push for this thing. All right, because that's how your faith is going to be shown. When you really and truly believe in something, you're gonna stand up boldly for it. No matter what it is. So with that, Lord willing, this quick topic was edifying. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahushua. Double honors to the elders and apostles, great millstone and rule well. And much peace, safety, and blessings to the hopefully elect throughout the four winds, pushing his truth and sincerity and diligence. Shalom.